Hey guys, Pedro here for PunKanormal activity, and I'm sitting here with the Mobina Galore. So, can you introduce yourself, girls, please?
Yeah, my name's Jenna.
I'm Marcia.
Yeah, I play guitar, she plays drums. We are Mobina Galore.
All right. So, premièrement, bienvenue à Montréal. Je me demandais qu'est-ce que vous pensez de cette ville un peu.
She doesn't speak French, so we love the city. We
Nice.
we
I
haven't
was gonna get you.
we haven't gotten a chance to really explore yet. Even we've played maybe 2 or 3 times. We were trying to remember today. We can't really. We've played Pousa Fest twice, which has always been a really great time. But it's usually like drive in and then you have to load in and do your thing, play, and then you leave, and then you just try to sleep in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we haven't been able to explore very much. But it's so beautiful. Other than the construction, but that's every city right now.
Yeah,
so
that's
really, it's just that this is a bigger city than we're used to. We're from Winnipeg, which is a lot smaller.
Nice.
So it's
and you've been playing it in Ottawa yesterday?
Yeah, we were in Ottawa. That was awesome. That was a really cool show. It was our first time at a venue called House of Targ, and it's like an arcade bar. So there's just like a ton of arcade games, pinball machines and stuff, and just really good vibes there. It was a really cool spot. So that was a lot of fun. Probably for sure our best show in Ottawa. So that was cool.
Oh, cool.
And we recommend that bar.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Take notes. All right. So you guys started the second part of your North America tour.
Yeah.
And how does it feel so far? Because you're heading, I think, you're gonna tour till September.
Yeah. So this is show number 3 of the tour, and yeah, we're just kind of getting back into it. Yesterday was kind of funny. It felt like we've been on the road for like 2 weeks already. Just something about it. Like, and then today we're feeling refreshed, and now we're ready to go, and we're looking forward to going back down to the States and hitting up some of the cities that we were at earlier this year on the Against Me run, and just eating some delicious Mexican food down in the southern states.
Still hitting up some new cities. I think we're going to California for the first time.
Yeah, that's right.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Well, you've been touring for a while since you started. So you're used to it in a way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, how do you embrace the whole? All right, we're on the road again, and
you just have to totally immerse yourself in it and just realize like this is your life is out of your van, and that's just like your home base, and it just kind of becomes comfortable for you. It becomes comfortable for us, and we've been touring so much that we meet a lot of people along the way, and people are we're getting more and more accommodations offered and stuff along the way. So it's just fun. You just kind of have to embrace it and make the most of it, and try and check out new cities if you have any time, if your drives aren't too long and stuff.
Right.
Have some beers and some tasty foods, and every city's kind of known for something. So you try and embrace each city or each state or province in the best way that you can.
Nice.
Have some fun.
Cool. All right. I was curious also, was there at any point like a moment, maybe you remember or not, but like you were sitting somewhere, you don't even remember where, but you were like in the middle of nowhere, and you're like, well, yeah, I made the right choice. This is what I want to do. I could be working 9 to 5, but I'm here in the nowhere, and but I made the right choice, and this is what I want to do.
Yeah, I think I want to almost say that it happens like once a day when you're on the road. Almost, there'll just be some moment, say a moment like this, where we're hanging out and meeting new people, and you think to yourself, I could be at home doing something else, and nothing is interesting. Like what you're doing at that
what
moment.
What would I rather be doing?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. So it's almost kind of like every day you have that moment, but on the flip side, you often have that other thought of like, when you're sitting in like standstill traffic on the 401 leaving Toronto, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy. So it's kind of like, but the pros always outweigh the cons.
Nice, yeah. Cool. All right, so I wanted to talk a bit about the beginning of the band. So, well, first off, I'm a new fan. I've actually heard about you from my boys in Bucky Harris.
Oh, right on.
They
Cool.
were like, oh yeah, we're gonna play some shows with this band.
Yeah.
And they were handpicked by Against Me to open for them. And they were like, they rarely pick locals to open for them when they just carry openers on the tour.
Yeah.
So they were like, this is just to tell you how amazing they are. And I take you guys, and it's amazing. I love the album. I love your sound. Everything is awesome. And so yeah, you guys are from, well, first off, what made you pick up your instrument? Like, was it always drums for you and guitar for you? Or?
For me, it was when I was in grade 7. I played the piano growing up. It was just like my brother and sister and I, we had to play some kind of instrument, and so piano was, I don't know, just kind of that like classic instrument for all kids to play. And then grade 7 came around, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is stupid. And my brother is a couple years older, played guitar, so I was like, I want to be like my brother. I'm going to play guitar, and he kind of got me into punk music, and so I used his guitar, just like this really crappy Squire or something like that, and just picked it up and just loved it, and kind of. Yeah, I've always played guitar. That's kind of just my one and only instrument. I like jamming on. We'll switch every once in a while at home when we're jamming, and she'll play guitar and I'll get behind the drums, and it's real sloppy, but
super fun.
But super fun.
It's
Yeah,
fun
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It can be nice to kind of shake up the creativity. Yeah, I grew up playing piano as well, and a little bit of guitar, but nothing serious, like just like straight up chords, like C, D, E. Yeah, exactly, because that's what my dad always did. Like, he was just like not. He would never think that he was a good guitar player, but like he'd be like, here's a C chord, here's a D chord, and then that was that. He's like, you can play a million songs out of these three chords, Marcia. You never need to know another chord. Yeah, exactly. And then I started playing drums. I guess when I was about 16, I bugged my parents to buy me a kit. And it was like the typical teenager where I'm like, please, come on, like, buy me a dog, I'll walk him every day. I was like, buy me some drums, I promise I'll be a star. And then I played them for a month, and I'm like, forget it. And then I didn't pick up again until I met her about 8 years ago, and she had a jam space in her room with like drums and keyboard and guitar and microphones and all this stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like fun, like someone to play with, because I never had that when I started to play drums. So we just kind of like, she was like, yeah, come over and like play on those drums or whatever, and then we are still doing that.
Good. And is there, at some point, did you guys try to like put a whole band together, or like it clicked right away and we're like, okay, we don't need anybody else, this is just we're gonna do it?
Jenna had another roommate at the time that played keyboard. We kind of jammed with her. We played a few shows around the town that we were living in, Fernie, BC. It's a ski town. And then she just didn't want to play music anymore, so we were like, what do we want to do? Do we still want to play music? Should we find like, your traditional like bass player, maybe fourth guitar player, whatever. Yeah. And we were like open to it. I would go as far as saying that like we looked a little bit for people to play with, but then we just like actually never found anybody. And then again, like here we are, like we're just still doing it.
It works out.
It just worked out, and now we're just so used to it. We've been doing it for like, I'd say like 5 or 6 years now, like this. So it's just, we're used to it, and we're happy and comfortable. And now I can't imagine having another person in the band. Sounds like a lot of work.
Nice. And how do you work out the songwriting process? Is it like you come up with a riff, and then you add your parts, or you build songs together?
It's a little bit of everything. With this last record, Feeling Disconnected, it was like fairly 50-50, I would say. Like she was talking about, kind of strumming on some guitar chords every once in a while. She can put together like the bass of a guitar riff and have a whole song lyrically, and then show it to me, and then I'll kind of just alter the guitar and the range to suit my voice, and to just kind of like amp up the guitar a little bit. And then or sometimes we just write acoustic, like late night we'll just have a couple beers and some whiskey and just sit down and like have an acoustic guitar and just let it flow. And sometimes we get a bunch of songs out of it, sometimes it's nothing. It's a little bit of everything, but this last record was pretty 50-50.
Nice.
Stuff before that was mostly me, but I like it. It's kind of scary to write songs with other people, because you're just like, it's like, okay, we're gonna do this, and you put yourself out there, and then they're the first person to judge it and critique it, but we're looking out for each other, and we want the song to be as best as it can be. So it's been cool with the cool writing process, and it's like a lot less pressure for just one person to write songs, and she's always got a million thoughts and lyrics flowing through, so it's been cool. I'm curious to see what the next record will be.
Nice. Speaking of that, I was wondering, how do you feel about the evolution between Cities Away and Feeling Disconnected. How would you describe how different are they?
Well, like as far as style goes, when we recorded Cities Away, we weren't taking the band as seriously as we do now. We didn't know what we would do. We didn't know if we were going to like really follow through with this music thing and really turn it into a long-term thing.
And we recorded bass,
Yeah.
a ton of guitar tracks, there's violin and
There's just so many layers.
piano,
Overdubs
And because we didn't know, so we
Yeah.
were like, well, if this is the only album that we ever make, like, let's have fun with it. Like, let's play around. Let's do that. Like, she played bass on it and whatever. We worked with the same producer for both albums, JP Peters in Winnipeg. He's amazing. He's done like propaganda albums in Quebec and some really cool stuff. I'm totally losing my train of thought.
and then for Feeling Disconnected, like we decided the last couple of years that we're gonna this is gonna be our priority and our focus. And so when we went to the studio, we wanted it to be more like our live show.
That's it.
Because Cities Away is like, it's hard to replicate some of those songs. We don't even play some of them just because you can't really. It's an album song, and we can't really can't do it live so much.
Listen to it.
Yeah, and so with this record, we kind of wanted to do a little bit of the opposite, and more of like a raw what we are live. And so I think that's the major difference is the instrumentation and production value, I suppose you could say for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
And who would you say are your biggest influences musically, or maybe any artist at all who inspires you?
I think for both of us in the last couple years, like Against Me, we've been huge fans of that band for a while, and then having these last two tours come up with them is just. They've just been one of those bands that's kind of on like constant rotation for us, and the Distillers or anything that Brody Dahl's done.
You've been compared to the Distillers.
we get Distillers quite a bit, and sure, like I'll take that. That's great. Like Brody Dahl's awesome, and but I mean, we listen to so much different kind of music. When I started playing guitar when I was a teenager, Blink-182 was like my all-time favorite band. So that was like my original influence musically, and now it's. I mean, you kind of switch genres every once in a while, and like we listen to a little bit of everything, and I think it kind of filters its way into your music in some way, whether you realize it or not. So yeah. We try and listen to a lot of Canadian music too. Like because we tour so much, we're always playing with Canadian bands, and so we always find new local bands in Canada and the States, which is kind of the most inspiring in a sense too, because you're just like you're on the same level as each other, and you want to help support each other and your careers and stuff. So it's nice to support the local and the Canadian bands.
Right on.
Yeah.
And I saw you girls been playing also the punk rock bowling earlier this year. That must have been pretty cool.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
It was one of the first big festivals we've played. And the first time playing in Vegas, and the whole thing was such a trip. It was just like, and it was fun because it wasn't sandwiched in the middle of this huge tour, so we weren't tired. Like we got home from Europe, and then like a week later we flew out to Vegas, so it was its own thing. We already had like 5 days off, so we just like flew out, like party
so
for a night.
hot.
It was so hot, but we actually got to like hang out and party and like watch other bands, and it wasn't just like go, you know.
That's
it was really great.
Nice. I saw a video, and I was like, you were two on this huge stage.
Oh
Yeah,
the
yeah,
States.
At some point, did you feel like, okay, we're just two, and you're sitting, and you get to stay close to the mic stand, of course. And, so you were kind of apart a bit, and but it didn't change anything into the.
I don't think so.
I think it all depends on the sound, like what's coming through the monitors, because that can kind of make a sense of sort of like a blanket around you if you kind of hear the sound. But yeah, like I mean, when she's way over there, and I usually like at certain parts in songs when I'm not singing for like a verse, I'll go up to the drums but like I can't do that. I can't like run over the drums and then run back to the mic in time. So it's you lose a little bit of that close connection, but it's even with a 3 or 4 piece band, like they're all so far away from each other on those huge stages. We much prefer, I mean, festivals are great, but playing like a smaller show where it's a little bit more intimate is always a little bit more fun.
Do you have any more fests lined up during the next tour?
We're not this tour, but we're playing Fest in Florida at the end of October, so that should be good. Yeah.
All right, cool. And you're playing Quebec City on Monday?
Yeah.
And so what are you going to do on your day off tomorrow?
Hang around Montreal. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah. Tonight we're playing with After the Fall. We're like on this little for City Eastern Tour supporting them. So we haven't actually had time to hang out with them a bunch. So tomorrow we're just gonna like walk around the city, I think, have some beers with those guys. Yeah, hopefully
Eat
some good food,
That's
drink
it.
some
Now
good
we have
beer.
time to,
Yeah, get our priorities in order, food and beer.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool. And practice your French. Or
Yeah,
practice
yeah.
your French.
I know.
Pretty good.
I'm like, you gotta help me here. when we're in Germany, I try and do the German translation
takes
a little
the lead.
bit.
Yeah.
So when we're in French-speaking cities,
She
it's our
takes
turn
the
to take the lead. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Cool. Well, that's it. Thanks a lot for your time, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So people out there, go check out the band on all the links at the end of this video. So Pedro Riot here for PunKanormal activity. Jenna, Marcia, thanks a lot. Have
Thank
a
you
good
so
show
much.
tonight.
Yeah, cheers.